when they say a man's gifts are for his profiting, it's actually true. And that also goes to say that whatever gift, skill, or talent you have, you can go on to impact the world positively, and you can also make a name for yourself with those gifts, skills, and talents. Why am I saying this? Because there's a new chess master in town. Guys, you know I love bringing you this kind of stories. There's a new chess master in town by the name Tunde Onakoya. And his story is very inspiring and would, inspire a lot of people, including me and you watching the video. So welcome back. I'm the African Storyteller. If you're coming by for the first time, you're welcome as well. Have you subscribed? I'm guessing no, right? So click on that subscribe button. When you do, tap on the bell and select all. That way you will always be the first to know when I post a new video or I do a live stream. For those of you who returned, my vet loves, welcome back. I love you guys. Thank you for coming back. Now, about our chess master. So as I speak with you, he's still playing at the Times Square in New York City, United States of America. It's an attempt to break and set a new Guinness World Record for the longest non-stop chess. So who is Tunde Onakoya? He is a chess master, coach, and the founder of Chess in Slums, an organization that helps young children, especially children in the slums and on the streets, identify their gifts and skills and their potentials through the game of chess. Okay, so he has been organizing several tournaments, for children in the slums, on the streets, helping them develop their skills and, their potentials as children. Just recently in 2020, he organized a tournament, a chess championships at Oshodi Under Bridge here in Lagos, Nigeria, and it made international headlines, because it was so ingenious, the first of its kind for anyone to have, done, and that got critical acclaim. And at the end of the day, a champion emerged, and that boy was taken off the streets from under the bridge there at Oshodi. Did I mention that the children who were targeted in that championships were children under the bridge, many of whom people gave up on, including their family members who were left brought away on the streets? But through chess, he was able to, impact them, reach out to them, and the championships winner emerged, had the opportunity, was offered scholarship, now is back in a tech training center and developing skills to make a life for himself. Talk about using your skills to impact the world positively, right? And that's why I said at the beginning that whatever skill, gift, or talent you have, you can actually impact the world positively the way Tunde Onakoya is doing. Through chess, Tunde Onakoya has rescued some street children, he has adopted some, reintegrated them into society, and even enrolled some in school. He has actually done a lot, especially in the slums. Just recently, he was able to secure health insurance for some children in the slum. Health insurance is such a big deal in developed countries, but here in developing countries like Nigeria, access to health insurance is not usually a priority. It's sort of a luxury or an exclusive reserve for people who are privileged enough to be able to afford it. So being able to secure health insurance for children in the slum is a big deal and is really commendable. Now, one thing you need to know is that Tunde is exceptionally skilled in the game of chess. Just recently, he played the game of chess against 10 opponents simultaneously, and he won all 10. And through that, he was able to raise funds for over 100 children in his academy. Like I mentioned earlier, he has an organization called Chess in Slums, through which he reaches out to children using chess. Like I said, it's important that we tell his story because he has done remarkably well for society. I mean, he could as well have pocketed the skills and whatever resources or profits he's making from his gifts and skills with chess for his own personal profiting, but he has decided to use those to impact society positively. So it's important that we tell his story, and now he's on a mission to break and set a new Guinness World Record. That's not for selfish gains. You know why? Because through this, he wants to raise funds, $1 million, to support children in the academy and several other children on the street who do not have opportunities and access to opportunities. So as at the time of making this video, he has already broken the record and played a record 60 hours game of chess non-stop. He actually even played against Sean Martinez, New York's top 100 chess player, and also won that game. Like I said earlier, Tunde is exceptionally skilled in the game of chess and has used this gift and skill to really do some positive work in society. So it's only important that we tell his stories. Now, one thing you always have to trust is Nigerians will show up for you. The moment he made the announcement and commenced this marathon, well, this chessathon, let me say this chessathon, Nigerians have been thronging out to the Times Square, showing support there in New York City and back home here in Nigeria. People are streaming online. People are, the media hype and buzz is there. You have to trust Nigerians. One thing, Nigerians will always turn up, no matter what. As far as it's a positive thing, Nigerians will turn up to support you. And I feel like that is the spirit of Ubuntu that Africans always talk about. I am because you are. When you see a brother or a sister, a kinsman, basically, on a mission to accomplish something good, something remarkable, you support them. Because I am, because you are, as we rise by lifting others. Okay, so that's one thing that Nigerians demonstrate, and is by extension the African spirit of Ubuntu, like I said. So as I speak with you, if you've not donated, kindly, I'm going to put the link somewhere, or you go to his Instagram page, Tunde Onakoya. You see the link there where you can click on to donate. Donate to support the children, because, like I said, this is not just for selfish gain. He's trying to raise funds. That's the most important thing, to support children who do not have access to opportunities. I talked earlier about how he's been supporting children, rescuing them from the street and integrating them, helping them go back to school. He has secured insurance for children in the slum. Actually, there's a video he shared on his platform of two children, a boy and a girl, whom he had rescued from the slum a few years ago. Those children were actually orphans. Their mother died while pregnant due to malaria. In case you don't know, pregnant women are at high risk of malaria and malaria-related deaths. So for those children, their mom passed as a result of malaria while pregnant. So they were just left on their own. But Tunde found them, as fate would have it. He found them, he rescued them from there, adopted them, and enrolled them in school. And those children are now doing exceptionally well. There are several other children, countless of them like that, their stories can change and they can have a shot at life through the work that Tunde is doing. So it's only right that we support him. So if you've not donated, like I said, kindly, $1 would go a long way to help a child access opportunities in school. It's a very exciting time to be Nigerian, to be African, to see that increasing number of young people across Africa are rising up, across Nigeria are rising up, using their skills and their talents to do remarkable work, to serve society positively. It's actually setting good precedents and raising positive role models for the younger generations to emulate as they grow, to see that whatever skill, whatever talent or gift you have, you can use it to be a good citizen, serving your country, your society, and impacting generations positively. So yeah, that's a good one. And despite the challenges, at the point he actually had a health scare, but he decided to go on. He refused to quit. Talk about being tenacious, being determined, and setting your eyes on the goal. That's one thing we really need to understand. Success is not easy. On the road to success, you will encounter some hurdles, some challenges, but you have to remain tenacious. It reminds me of the story of Pelumi Nubi that I shared just a few days ago. Reminds me of Hilda Bassi's Guinness World Record cookathon. I know all of that. There's always going to be challenge, but we have to remain resilient. And when I talk about these things, I reflect on my own life and myself, and I sit and ask questions. Or might be like, not only me for Nigeria, never they dream big to do something remarkable, because Nigerian youth are on the rise, African youth are on the rise, and they always tell us in school here in Nigeria to put on our thinking hat. So it's like I need to put on my thinking hat now, start to think of what I'm going to do, what am I going to do to break and set a new record, probably, and to also impact society positively. So I need to think really hard. Remember to subscribe, guys. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, share this video, like. It is important that we amplify this story and get today the support that he needs to continue the good work that he's doing. Okay, yeah, so basically that's it. Before I end this video, on a lighter note, Nigerians, you know that when Hilda Basi did her own cookathon, you know, a lot of people started setting out to do their own cookathon, you know, to I want to break Hilda's record, I want to set new record, and it almost became like a thing of ridicule. So now we are going to wait and see how many people are going to attempt this chessathon as well, because chess is not just something you stand up, you have to be skilled in playing it. Did I tell you that all the games that Tunde has been playing in this chessathon attempt, he has won every one of them? So let's see now, how many of una go wake up say una wan do chessathon too, una wan set una own record, break Tunde own? May we see. If e easy, run am. No, go try for your hand though. Anyway, that's it. I just thought to quickly share this story with you and let you know, in case you didn't know, that something positive and good is happening. So you should lend your own support as much as you can as well, right? So thank you guys for watching. If you've not subscribed, like I said, kindly remember to click on that subscribe button. When you do, tap on the bell and select all. That way you will be the first to know when I post a new video or I do a live stream. For those of you who returns, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you all. I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, healthy, below abiding. I'm the African storyteller. Bye. Mwah.